Hey guys, it's the Snarky Entertainment System once again, playing Haven Call of the King. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, or maybe you can't tell because I'm a good enough actor to disguise it, I still have a pretty bad cold, but I'm not gonna let that bring me down, because you know what? Today I feel like $1,000. I really do. I don't know what it is. I've been watching a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Netflix Instant recently, and that's a really damn good show. Joss Whedon really knows his stuff. But, I've actually only watched the first season, but yeah, I feel so good today. It's like that feeling in your chest when you're like, I feel like I could jump off a building and survive. No, I'm not gonna do that, but I mean, it's like just that feeling like, spread your wings and you'll actually start flying. I promise I'm not high. Anyway, so here we are in this big island of bigness on which there's this giant factory thing. So Haven is here to save his not-girlfriend Chess, because she has been kidnapped for being friends with Haven, from what I understand. So you collect some red feathers, your big old bird friend comes to help you out, and then you do this, which is this part of the game. I mean, it's, I guess, tedious, but I mean, it's kind of clever. You gotta walk left and right, and then it shifts the weight on this thing, and it makes it yeah. Sometimes when you feel like $1,000, it's a little difficult to form actual words, because you're just so giddy. So, yeah, this platform thing, it's like, well, I guess you wouldn't know if you don't live in Virginia. Well, you might, because I'm guessing. So, anyway, at Busch Gardens, Europe, which is in Williamsburg in Virginia, which is where I live. Well, I don't live in Williamsburg, I live in Virginia. But at Busch Gardens, there's this roller coaster. It's called something RAM, battery RAM maybe, something like that. And it like goes back and forth, and I think it even goes, I don't know if it goes upside down, I don't remember. I don't actually ride roller coasters, I just like to look at it. Maybe I'm thinking, what am I thinking of? I don't know. But the RAM, it goes back and forth and back and forth. I like to look at it. I like to look at roller coasters. I don't like to ride them. I don't like that feeling that I can't control it. I guess I really just don't like big machines to begin with. I don't like driving, for one thing. It just seems like so much responsibility. With great mechanical machines comes great responsibility. And you know, that's applicable to the current situation in the game, because it's this giant factory with giant machines. And I can't kill them, but they can sure as heck kill me. With great machines comes great responsibility. And the evil empire did not utilize that responsibility well. Because they're trying to kill me. Oh no! Blue electric floor! That's bad. I don't understand this situation to begin with, because it's almost as if they made this room with the express knowledge that Haven would be coming along with his yo-yo, because his yo-yo is capable of sliding along this roof thing, but nobody is capable of walking across that floor. So they made that room architecturally just for somebody who was going to try and destroy the Empire to begin with. The Empire's not so smart. Although they do have good taste in music. This is a pretty catchy track. Of course, this game has a lot of good music in it. That's one of the few things it does have. I always like to imagine when I'm playing a video game that the music is actually being played through loudspeakers in the floor, so that the character is hearing it too. Of course, they never comment on it, so maybe I'm just being a fool. By the way, guys, I learned what this whole katana business is about. The little orby things that I pick up, not the blue ones, but the like peachy ones. They're like medicine, sort of. And if you get to 0, you die. So you gotta pick them up. But you don't need to pick them up with the ridiculous like amount that I do. Perhaps, methinks. Kicking ass, kicking ass, kicking ass, kicking ass. Kicking ass, kicking ass, kicking ass, kicking ass. That is the single off of my first album called Video Games and Tits. That's my first album, Video Games and Tits. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I didn't get much sleep last night because I was busy editing a lot of the videos for this. I was keeping all of you in mind. Oh no! She's trying to kill me! It's funny to think that video game architecture really goes against all actual, like, architectural design. Now, I'm not saying I'm, like, an architecture student, but I have a lot of respect for architecture. Personally, I think of myself more as a writer. So, you know, drawing, designing, thinking of how buildings would work, that doesn't really make sense in my mind. I mean, it's cool in my mind, but it doesn't just naturally make sense to me. But I like buildings. Like, I just like the way that they're designed. I like to look at them. They're really cool. But then in video games, they don't really make sense. Like, I mean, who would actually design a room like this? I mean, first of all, there is no, like, way to, like, input identification in that room to be like, hey guys, don't shoot at me. The only security protocol, I mean, the security protocol are just the guns that shoots everybody that's not invisible, and even shoots people that are invisible, so you have to have your shield up anyway. But this room doesn't make any sense either, because, I mean, they have guards patrolling it, but, I mean, why is there fire shooting up from the floor? That seems like more than just a security measure. That seems like a stupid measure. A measure of stupidity. I wonder what the scientific units for the measure of stupidity would be. Maybe it would be like 1 dunce unit, 2 dunce units. Of course, never mind, they already have an IQ rating system for that. So, IQ units. I'm a smart one. I mean, in what universe would anyone actually build a structure like this? I mean, it's cool. It's cool design for a video game. But I mean, what? Why floating platforms? I mean, I'm a platformer guy myself. That's like my favorite genre of video games. But even I can admit, that's just ridiculous. I talk a lot, don't I? I think I do. Yep. Look out! It's electricity! Oh, too late, you're dead. Yeah, yo-yo, you that fucker and his dick. I mean, the angle that you're throwing the yo-yo at those guys, really you're aiming at their scrotal sacks. So, you gotta feel a little bit of sympathy for him. Oh no! See, I mean, like, what if one guard just happened to mistime his jump? Like, what if somebody's like, Hey Johnson, come up to the office, I want to speak to you. That's the boss guy, not the, like, actual, like, video game boss, but, like, the project manager, maybe the shift manager. The shift manager, whose name is, for the sake of comedy, Hankins von Dusseldorf. Hankins von Dusseldorf says, Hey Jenkins being the guard now. I want you to come up to the... For some reason, Hankins von Dusseldorf sounds like Sylvester Stallone.
Hey Jenkins, I want you to come up. I want you to come up to my office. I will speak to you, mate. I will speak to you, mate.
So, then Jenkins is like, Sir, that's really a hassle. I mean, it's hard to maneuver this building. I mean, do you understand just how difficult this is?
Yeah, man. But you gotta come up here. We gotta discuss. We gotta discuss your raise.
Oh, I'm getting a raise?
Yeah, you get a raise.
Oh, okay, cool. So then he tries to get to Hankins von Dusseldorf's office, and yeah, mistimes his jump and plummets to his death. Now, I'm guessing the evil empire has multiple life insurance policies on all of these people. I mean, I'm assuming, well, I guess this wouldn't really be capitalism in this world. So would they really need life insurance? I don't know. They probably got plenty of money anyways. Is money even a thing? Man, they put so much energy into making up stuff about these worlds that they didn't even consider some, basic, living life 101. What's the economy like? I mean, the economy's a pretty big deal in any universe. I'm sure if we went to the Andromeda Galaxy and found sentient life forms over there, that they would probably have some sort of economy. Maybe would they? Or would they be? I don't know. That's a fascinating thought. Huh, you guys can chime in if you want. So here I am, in this giant hallway of, I don't know what the fuck that fluid is supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be like liquid nitrogen or just evil goopy stuff. It kind of looks like the blue gel from Portal 2, but the blue gel in Portal 2 doesn't kill you. I don't know. Maybe it's just cold water. Really, really cold water. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye!